I'll bring a slightly different perspective, but I think they're aligned with the things that Madison and Netta spoke about. As a black male, I've had many different hairstyles. For those old enough to remember Jheri curls, that was a fun time, right? But I remember coming out of that phase in my life, really trying to what does it mean to be a black man with a hairstyle, and how am I going to be received by the world by the different kind of hairstyles I decided to have. And so there was a time I actually, you may not believe it, but I had locks down to my shoulders. I had braids for a period of time, and that was all it was. And what I remember from that time was it was such an expression of who I felt like I was as a black man at that time. And I had the same worries. My mom was like, "Baby, you gonna get a job with them braids? You look kind of militant. You look already kind of angry." And it reminded me of this as a black man. I'm already having to walk on eggshells to make people feel comfortable because I'm this 6'2", 220 at the time, person. And so I'm having to be mindful of how I'm perceived as a danger to others because of my hairstyle. Even now, this expectation of facial hair, which we haven't mentioned, but I remember my grandfather shaving every day as a maitre d' and how his skin would respond with hair bumps. And so to this day, I still don't shave closely because I'm concerned about how it will affect my face. And it's actually quite painful for a lot of men who shave. And so these are the kinds of issues I think others don't ever have to think about or consider or wrestle with. But I think this conversation is important because I think it really speaks to the things that we have to navigate. And I'll speak not just as a person who experiences, but I think about this for my own daughter and my son, and the things that the guidance they may want or try to navigate through themselves to figure out what's the next step and how do I become the person I want to be. And so it's an ongoing kind of journey of sorts around hair. As we know, hair is like our emotions. You don't want to play with them. So keep your hands out my damn head.